Hey guys, it's Filmer, and I got another Pokemon tips video. This one is about the new cooldown sheet that just came out on Discord. It's actually in the Pokedex 100 Discord channel, and this is a new cooldown curve on this chart that is similar to the old Pokemon Go Softban Cooldown chart. This one is a slight difference in the cooldown time. Now, if you can just see that the old cooldown was 1500 kilometers, which actually equals out to be 120 minutes, which is 2 hours. You can tell that the old one was exactly 2 hours and the new one is just under 2 hours. So I want to say that it's probably an hour and 45 minutes for your 1500 kilometer distance. So I want to say it's an hour and 45 minutes, but I'm not entirely sure. With this new cooldown curve, I have to say that anything that Pokedex 100 posts up in their tricks and tip channel on the Discord, it's got to be right. It's got to be 100% correct. And you know what? I haven't even seen if this is a proven thing, but I think that this is a new cooldown system that Niantic released for us. And if you think about it, why would they make spoofing a little bit easier? I mean, 2 hour cooldown time is really not that bad. That's pretty good. I always thought it was like 3 hours, but it's easily 2 hours. And with this new cooldown curve on this graph, it's easily got to be an hour and 45 minutes. I mean, if it's not, then it's an hour and 50 minutes. But still, you're still down 10 to 15 minutes. I mean, that's actually pretty good. I mean, that makes it way easier to spoof anywhere you want, and then go to back home and capture the Pokemon that you want in under 2 hours. That's very quick. I mean, that's insanely fast. I mean, considering that I had the old cooldown chart, that I've posted that numerous times. It's right here. If you need to look at it, it's almost identical, but the difference is probably 15 minutes, or maybe more. It could be even an hour and 40 minutes window. So, it's kind of crazy. I wanted to talk about that first because I thought that was really interesting. This actually is my second video I had to make because I found out about that already happening, and then I found out about that last night, I think, and I already had a video already made, but I decided to make another video because that's actually very important. And I wanted to talk about also with teleporting. Tutu app has not even updated their cooldown time meter on here. As you can see, it says on tips, you are going to move 4,138.5 kilometer meters, and it says, please bear in mind that you may cause your Google account to be locked, but it could be fixed 4 hours later. That's not even true anymore. It's obviously 2 hours, and we just saw on that chart it could possibly be under 2 hours now, and your Google account will not be locked. Disregard that. Disregard this tip. It's not even really a tip anymore because it really is not an updated tip. So I kind of just don't need to, really look at that. Neither do you. But I want to talk about the Softban times. A Softban is something that you will get if you're traveling a certain distance without acknowledging how much time you have in between that distance. So as you can see right here, 1 kilometer is 30 seconds. It's very easy to distinguish what's going on in Softban when you have this chart in front of you. Now, right on the left is the metric system. That's what Pokemon Go goes by. And then you have the Imperial system. That's what everyone in the United States is using. And then you have the cooldown time for the Imperial system and the metric system. So it's very easy to tell where you're going to be going while you're spoofing, because when you go into your Tutu app, if you are using Tutu app, a lot of people use the Pokemon Go Plus. That actually works pretty good, but I stopped using it because it took the IV calculator out of it, and I just found that Poke Genie works the best, in my opinion. It's just a screenshot. Take a shot of your Pokemon, and it shows you IVs. It's pretty easy. I really liked when Pokemon Plus Plus had the IV calculator in it, and they took it out, and then I was like, all right, screw it. I stopped using it. Now I just use Tutu app, and it actually works really well, and it's easy to find. But yeah, so just bear in mind that when you want to teleport and spoof to different parts of the world, just make sure that you know that your cooldown times. If you really don't, just wait the 2 hours. I wait the 2 hours all the time. It's really not that big of a deal. I mean, I just usually leave my screen on a Pokemon like this. Like, I just have it up, as you can see. I'm not catching anything right now. I'm not really looking for anything, but I'm just, you know, just chilling. Oh, here's something I could get. A Bagon. I need it. So, usually, while I'm trying to teleport somewhere and I want, let's just imagine this is a Bagon 100% IV and it teleported and I want it. All I do is leave the screen on and I leave it on a snapshot, and I just turn auto run on. So I can get the kilometers I need while walking, get in the distance, get a candy for walking, depending on whatever Pokemon you have as a buddy, and then I have my eggs going too as well. And then I would wait the 2 hours, because honestly, I really don't care if I'm going from New York to like California or New York to Japan. I still wait the 2 hours. It's not that big of a deal. It's probably more efficient to actually know your times. Also, another thing that I just started doing is to make sure that I know that it's going to be 2 hours, I set a clock on my iPhone to make sure that when the 2 hours are up, I have an alarm that goes off, and then I just go and capture whatever I want. So easily, like, let's just say this is 100% IV. I really want this. The first thing that I do is I always use a Golden Berry because I have so many of them. I really have 282 of them, and that's a lot. And I'm just gonna make sure that I want the Pokemon, because let's be honest. Like, you just traveled so far, technically, spoofing wise, and now you got to wait 2 hours. Don't hesitate to throw a Golden Berry if you have enough and you're confident about, you know, having a lot and not just trying to conserve them all, because honestly, you want to get the Pokemon. You just traveled really far in the game, so you might as well just throw a Golden Raspberry and throw an Ultra Ball with it. A lot of people would be like, oh yeah, I want to use the Pinap Berry, but honestly, like, you have a high chance of not catching that Pokemon. You have a way higher chance of getting it with the Golden Raspberry, and I don't even care about the IV because I have one that's 100%. But yeah, honestly, like, this is one of my favorite places to spoof, New York City. I am gonna eventually come out with another video, guys. It's gonna be the best coordinates of Pokemon Go that people have given me and that I know about. I have a couple saved on my phone right now, but I'm gonna post that up. I got a couple other ones I want to post up, but those are for the future, and I get in more detail about certain things. I hope this video helped you understand how the Softban works and what really a Softban is. Technically, a Softban, you can't capture anything depending on the distance. It's very simple. You can't capture anything. You can't put a Pokemon in a gym. You can't spin a Pokestop and get items. The only thing you can do that does not count as a Softban is feed berries to a Pokemon in a gym. And I'll explain exactly what is so good about feeding a berry to a gym Pokemon that's not yours, that's on the same team as you. So hope you guys kind of look at these charts. I'm going to post this chart, specifically this chart, above me for the whole video. And I want to know what you guys' comments are about the new Softban curve on this chart. And I want to just know more about what you guys want in Pokemon Go videos that you have not been seeing too much of on YouTube. I'm trying to stand out from everybody else, and this is how I'm going to do it. Make these Pokemon Go spoofing videos for you guys, not just for me, but just for everybody that is experienced and inexperienced. So please let me know in the comments or on Facebook. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Peace.